So, to you, VDM, you are a legend. I look up to you and I want to be like you. Yes, when I way they talk, I want to be like VDM.
Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you guys are watching me from. And welcome back to VeryDarkMan Reality. Tumma don't come outside to come apologize to VeryDarkMan because the issue where he and VeryDarkMan get because of Regina matter. He say we VeryDarkMan no verse, we VeryDarkMan forgive and saying they look up to VeryDark. Secondly, VeryDarkMan be mugged President Tinubu based on say he even fail himself. President we promised when they do campaign say between 3 years all Nigeria go get electricity stable. Now the president wants to spend 10 billion for inverter. But man no talk much when I just listen to the video and when I drop in a thought for comment section. Thank you.
Kudos guys, I am making this video to clear the hell. Yes, I heard a lot of people saying that Tumma, you are trying to be like VDM. Tumma, why are you trying to be like VDM? Tumma, why are you fighting VDM? My bro, I know if you fight VDM. Yes, I don't have issue with VDM. Me and VDM, we are cool. VDM is a legend. He's someone I look up to in the game. You got my point. So you people do not get this issue twisted. So why are you people trying to set me up? VDM is a legend. I don't have no issue with him. You got my point. And secondly, you say I want to be like VDM. Yes, if I be like VDM, there's no problem. We need many VDM in this country. If we want this hardship and this government to listen to us, we need as much as many VDM in this country. So if I be like VDM, there's no problem. And also make a let you know, he is a different person and I am a different person. Even though I become bigger like him, I will still not be exactly like him. There will be a difference. So the reason why I drag VDM on social media, you understand me? Let me just make it clear to you people. When he involved in that original case, you understand? He said that he visited me at the Nigeria police. You got my point? And he begged on behalf of me, VDM don't need to add that one to this Regina case. He's supposed to talk about only Regina own alone. So to you, VDM, you are a legend. I look up to you and I want to be like you. Yes, when I way they talk, I want to be like VDM. There's no problem. VDM is someone he's above me. So I want to be like him. There's no problem if I be like VDM. We need money VDM for this country. Many of VDMs so that this country can move forward. This is what I have to say. VDM, kudos to you. You are a legend. Stay blessed.
Alright, so the news says the State House has allocated the sum of 10 billion naira in the 2025 approved budget for the installation of solar mini grid at the presidential villa. Before I say anything, let's quickly watch this video.
Whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity, and you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. If I can't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me. That's the truth.
President don't say whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity. Don't go buy solar with 10 billion. Oh boy, APC will never cease to amaze me. You see this Tinubu regime, they don't go cease, they don't get shame. Like they have no shame, bro. Whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity and you will not pay. You don't go buy solar now to power presidential villa. No shame. No shame. You know the shameless thing that this government do, especially the presidency, is to leave Nigeria. I always sit down to understand why the president must do this. You go leave Nigeria, go outside country, go treat yourself. Do you know it will make more sense if they say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu flew in his doctors to Nigeria to come and treat him than when they say the president is going to France or any other part of the world to go and treat himself. It's an embarrassment to Nigeria. Meanwhile, Nigerian doctors are leaving Nigeria every day to go and become best doctors in England, to go and become best doctors in America. If American doctors decide to live outside country today, say they won't go, the medical institution for the US and the UK will collapse, and our own president they go outside. You know why? Because there is no welfare for doctors. There's no welfare for them. So anytime I see news say the president is leaving Nigeria, I always ask myself, like, does these people don't have shame? A whole country like Nigeria, bro. Anyways, let's go back to light. So what encouragement are you giving to the people if you as a president don't use 10 billion naira, bro, take buy solar? Where are you people buying the solar from? Who is supplying you people this solar? Do you understand? I want to challenge you people now. Don't give me 10 billion. 10 billion is too much. I will bring solar for you. I will do it for, give us 5 billion. Give me 5 billion. Hold me like this, we go sign agreement. Let me do solar. I don't talk Bilolia. 10 billion to put solar for presidential villa. Now, if you want roof, maybe you want even roof view Abuja safe. Maybe you want roof view Abuja. 10 billion to do solar. That's even a shame. Oh God. The no guy you want to think this matter, this will not go be shame. Person where promise. Anyways, you heard what he said, that if he does not give us electricity in 3 years, I mean in his first year, that we should not vote him for 2027. So this one is, it will automatically scatter his bid. So just in case I start to the campaign against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it's not coming from a place of campaign or partisan or political this, no. It is coming from a point of what he said. It is a promise. He said if he does not give us power in the next years when he's in power, now we should not vote him again in 2027. So we'll go follow what he talk. May God help us. We don't learn, and we don't learn the hard way. Don't play.
At the center of this political banditry is the motor park brand of politics, nurtured by the old brigade politicians, and in recent times by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Mr. President, it is through your influence that the Nigerian National Assembly has become a haven for legislative rascality. Mr. President, it's under your watch that the National Assembly has become an extension of the executive, grossly violating the principles of separation of powers and rubber stamping the whims and caprices of your office, all while singing the international anthem of psychoviolence on your mandate we shall stand. Mr. President, thanks to your political machinations, Nigeria is now bedeviled by a captured National Assembly, the most ineffective in its checks and balances role since the start of the Fourth Republic. In 2006, the Fourth National Assembly had the audacity to reject the tenure extension bid of a sitting president. In 2010, the Sixth National Assembly summoned the courage to stand against the power hijacking cabal and restore Nigeria to the path of constitutionality by invoking the doctrine of necessity. In 2011, the House of Representatives of the Seventh National Assembly had the courage to elect its leaders, as did the Senate of the Eighth National Assembly in 2015, defying executive interference. This National Assembly, the 10th, as by its unconstitutional endorsement of the president's abuse of powers, proven to be the most spineless in our recent history. Through its actions and inactions, the National Assembly has in effect become the 48th member of the president's cabinet. While a cabinet minister by the name of Wike, is it Wike or Wike or Wakeep? Why a cabinet minister has more or less become a third-time state governor in Rivers State, hampered by the indulgences of the president. Recent events have made it clear to Nigerians that had this assembly been in place in 2006, when the third-term agenda was proposed, our democracy would have since morphed into one of Africa's lamentable tales of sit-tight dictatorship. To the president of the Nigerian Senate, who has not heeded the call to subject himself to an unbiased investigation, to clear his name of the allegations leveled against him, and under whose leadership the National Assembly has become a carry-go legislature, hiding under the umbrella of technicalities and a dubious voice voting system, I leave you and your conscience with the words of Frederic Bessiert, former deputy of the French National Assembly. He said, and I quote, "When plunder becomes a way of life for a group of men in a society, over the course of time, they create for themselves a legal system that authorizes it and a moral code that glorifies it." To the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, under whose brand of politics the institution of legislative oversight is collapsing and our democracy is faced with an existential threat, I say, Mr. President, Nigeria is too delicate for this kind of politics. If this state capture was what you meant by a Milokan, it is an anticlimax that can only be counterproductive at the end. I urge you, Mr. President, to think deeply and reflect on these words. No man is wise enough, nor good enough to be trusted with unlimited power. Mr. President, please stop playing God.